Doug?
What is up, fellow nerds, and welcome to Not Your Status Quo. Tonight, we are at the theater for our spoiler-free review of Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom.
And you can see, Doug got a 10.
That does not usually bode well for the film, but perhaps this ending of the DCEU will overcome this curse, and we will not feel the pain for him buying a 10.
I wonder what happens if I open it.
It's all... Is there an amber turd in there?
No.
Oh, dear God.
So, what are you guys feeling about this movie based on the previews and everything that we saw? Are you looking forward to it? Are you kind of indifferent towards it?
I feel like driving here tonight felt like I was going to work. I'm not looking forward to it very much. I mean, the early reviews haven't been great. The trailer didn't do much to get me excited for it. It's the last movie in the DCEU. I mean, it's...
Yeah, so it's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Why do I feel like that's not the first time we've said that? Driving here felt like going to work. What is going
it was
on?
nice to hang out with you guys.
Well, yeah, but I mean, what does that say about some of the movies that have come out lately that we've had to watch?
There've been some stinkers.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. Like, if we weren't doing this for the channel, do you guys think that we would rush here on opening night to watch Aquaman?
I would wait until Disney Plus, Max, whatever.
Yeah.
On a lot of these.
I probably would too, yeah. But, hey, you know what? Maybe we'll borrow some of Keith's silver lining. Maybe it'll be okay. Who knows? That's one thing we can do is check it out.
We won't know until we see it.
That's right.
So let's go.
That was incredibly okay.
Saying it's okay might be an overstatement, though. I mean, that was really
Well,
bad. I mean, I hate to say it. I mean, the dialogue was terrible. The story was terrible.
The delivery of the story was terrible.
well, and you got
a lot more talking than action.
like 4 different movies in one.
Yes. What were they going for? Did this feel like an Aquaman movie to either of you?
No, not at all.
I think we spent more time in the jungles and in the deserts than we did under the ocean. And
Under the sea?
Yeah. And then the parts that were under the sea, the only thing that I'm sitting here thinking while we're watching that, the first thought that popped in my head was, I don't know, Black Panther 2 did it better.
It did. I was thinking the same thing. There's a scene at the beginning that reminded me a lot of Black Panther Wakanda Forever.
Yep.
And I was like, yep, it was done better than that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and there's several scenes that reminded me of Black Panther.
Yep.
There was several scenes that reminded me of a non-MCU movie that was very popular in the early 2000s. You'll see it when you see it.
Yeah.
There was a few other movies that felt like they were referenced hardcore.
Yeah, they were doing that a lot. There was a lot of like dumb quips and references. Like there was so many times I said when we were watching the preview for this, I said I'm probably going to be rolling my eyes a lot. And even at one point, Keith looks at me and goes, "Don't start sighing yet." I'm like, Keith, it's so bad. the lines that they're saying, the delivery is just so bad.
Patrick Wilson did do a good job, though.
Patrick Wilson is probably the only one who I'd say did a good job at this. But the thing is, too, like, a lot of times they'll pay homage to another movie, and it works. This felt like they were just ripping them off.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like they were...
It's like they were pushing it in because they felt like we have to have like a certain jokes per minute kind of thing.
This will be popular, so we're going to do this.
Yeah.
And it just did not work on any level.
And I can't imagine this is going to hold up, right? So we watch this, 4 or 5 years from now, for whatever reason. I don't know why we would do that.
Why
But
would we do this for ourselves?
watch it, like a decade from now, and be like, what were they referencing? What was that? Oh, okay, that doesn't matter.
Well, yeah, it seemed to me they were really sticking with the comedy a little too much.
It did.
It didn't
yeah.
work. If the comedy would have worked,
Right?
it would have been a little better.
Yeah.
But the jokes fell flat.
Yeah.
All of the sort of action they tried to pull off didn't really work.
There were so many cringy fall down scenes, like more than one. It was weird.
And
Like,
everybody is invulnerable. Everybody.
yes, there were no stakes.
Yeah, 0 stakes. Must have just got out of Aquaman.
Right.
We feel you.
Yeah, there were no stakes, but there was a hamburger. So.
There was a hamburger. And speaking of the hamburger, could have possibly been the worst mid-credit scene of any movie. The perfect fitting end to the DCEU.
Yeah.
It referenced a joke earlier from the film that didn't work, and referencing again was even worse.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So it's getting loud here. So do you guys want to maybe rate it now?
Yep.
Yeah.
And move on with our lives?
That's fine.
Fine with me. Yeah. We'll probably go into more detail maybe.
Next week.
And if we talk about it on our stream, we might, but who knows?
It will be discussed.
Yes. For me, this movie was well below average.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it a 3. You guys know me. I usually rate things pretty low. I mean, Doug, how many times did I look at my watch that film?
Oh my gosh, so many times.
And I was almost falling asleep.
I did.
For
I
me-
did fall asleep towards the end.
For me to fall asleep on a movie I've never seen before does not bode well.
Hey,
And that's why I'm giving
I
it
almost
a
got
3.
up and went to the bathroom.
I wouldn't have blamed you. You wouldn't have missed anything.
No.
You probably would have come back and said, "Hey, Doug, what'd I miss?" Nothing.
Nothing.
I don't know. They said some dumb joke that didn't work.
So what's your rating, Doug?
I got to give it a 2.8.
2.8.
Yeah.
That's generous.
Well, you know.
It was 2.5 a minute ago. That's why I'm saying that.
Okay. Most of the CG looked really ugly in this movie, like really noticeably ugly. Kind of the Flash ugly.
Do they not know how to do babies?
No.
That was
No, they do
terrible.
not. But some of the practical effect scenes were okay. And so that's why I'm going to bump it up from a 2.5 to a 2.8 because when they used practical effect, it was kind of cool looking. But other movies have done everything that they did far better.
Very true.
Well, I'm going to give it a 7.
Okay, you're fired.
Totally kidding. I'm going to go with Keith. I'm going to give it a 3. I was joking inside the theater when I was saying that's going to be a 5. Totally joking. Don't see this.
Man.
If you do see it, it's got to be on a streaming service.
Yeah, wait till it comes out for free. Just don't waste your money on this.
You know, honestly, sometimes you'll see a movie on TV, you're like, all right, I'm going to watch it. This
Yeah.
is one I will motor right past.
Gotta get out of
I
this channel.
never
Even
need to see this movie.
Even
again.
if it does come out on Max, I do not think I'm going to rush to watch it.
No, me neither.
Yeah. In 3 weeks when it's on Max.
Yeah. It's probably about it, too.
True. But that's what we think. If you guys have seen it, let us know what you think in the comments below, and we will see you next time on Not Your Status Quo.
Hey fellow nerds, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want to see more of this stuff, make sure that you check out our Twitch stream. We try to do these live Sunday or Monday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Keep an eye on our social media to find out when you can join in live and chat with us during these live streams. Also, as usual, don't forget to check out our other social media. Add us at Twitter, comment down below, and we'll see you next time right here on Not Your Status Quo.